sense.
Welcome to Action Economy.
Oh no.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, things sound different. I don't know.
Maybe.
So...
I need a new soundboard.
I don't know. This
We're
is...
going to play it by ear. And by ear, I mean we're going to listen to it after the fact.
Hey DM,
Yes,
how much does a soundboard cost?
they're expensive.
Oh.
I have 3 full dollar bills I can give you.
That is insufficient.
Very insufficient. Oh. No, that's
Just about to steal a soundboard.
Yeah.
no, I was thinking about our extra one that we have, Tom, at church.
The giant one?
Yeah, but that would
No.
not practical at all.
The reason we stopped using that one is because it was doing stuff like this.
Fair enough.
No, we're talking $400 or so.
Maybe it's just dead.
That's not as much as I expected, actually.
I mean,
They vary in price. Ideally, between the two that I'm looking at here, I'd rather have the $700 one for this, and even that would be just enough for us.
I honestly expect like 1,000.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, there's another one right next to it that's, $6,000. So,
I mean, with my contribution, that's $697.
Yeah.
so where were we? What happened?
So,
Who are you people?
when we last left off,
Local amnesiac.
I don't remember exactly what was happening when we last left off, but I do remember what you had done.
Yeah, we were plotting to overthrow an entire town, and then we met up with Von Richten, and
Yes.
then we talked a lot about that, and then the wife lady came up and was like, I actually fucking hate Strahd, let's murder him. And I was like, oh, we were talking in front of you?
Oh, yeah, you
She
were
had
plotting.
She had a sick plan to take him down.
Mhm.
All because Von Richten had a spell up that made it impossible for anyone else to hear than a certain amount of feet.
She basically was like, I'm gonna get some juice in me, and Strahd's gonna drink that juice, and then he'll be fucked.
Yeah, kind of.
Here's an interesting idea. Get like a poison that'll only affect vampires when they suck it through your blood.
Strahd has done this to another vampire. That was one of the established things.
Yeah.
Just straight garlic into your blood.
Too much garlic bread.
Oh, never. There's never.
50 on garlic.
That's a good joke that no one I think got.
It was a joke. That's
Just like that.
damn.
Anyway, welcome back to Action Economy.
Yeah, so, you guys stayed in the inn for a night, right?
I believe we
That sounds
ended.
right.
We were still outside when we ended by the cart.
Yeah.
So I imagine if we didn't have anything else left to do,
I mean, it's nighttime in Barovia. Let's go sleep and then leave.
Yeah.
all right.
We were gonna go get Esme.
Okay, so you start heading back to, the inn.
Uh-huh.
And you're walking through the town square. And, I believe it is Sebastian who has the highest, passive perception. You hear what sounds like the flapping of large wings.
Also, just in case the fucking stalker's around, I have my cloak up.
Mhm.
I'm not happy about it.
You said by passive perception.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear giant wings.
Large flapping wings.
Yeah.
Same for me. So I guess we both.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, Sebastian starts looking up at the sky, seeing what he can see.
Make a perception check.
Oh, bugger.
Pretty sure I'll do the same.
See if I can get more box open.
Better. 7.
What the heck?
The face hostage.
Don't worry about it.
7.
7?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
I can't see.
15 for me.
15 for you?
15.
Okay. Coming from the east, you can see a large black shape in the sky that is, has wings and is approaching fairly quickly.
I also got 15.
You also got 15, but you didn't hear it initially.
Oh. I thought we were all just doing it. Okay.
No. So you look and you see this dark shape approaching this, the square.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It looks to be probably like a large or slightly larger creature.
Wait, question. I'm
Vaguely bird-shaped.
definitely bird shaped. Is it similar? Because did Lucas tell us about the were-ravens?
I think he mentioned it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, basing off that knowledge, would this look like, from what he would have described it, would this look like a were-raven, or is this something entirely different?
This is bigger than you would expect a were-raven to be.
Okay.
This is a dire raven.
Shush.
They exist.
I don't want that nightmare field, Lucas. Shush. Okay. I'm gonna urge everyone to quickly move towards the inn. And
I think we
just
can
be
fight
ready,
it.
I guess.
I think we can fight it. It is a bird.
Why are we fighting a bird?
Because it wants to fight us.
Is it attacking us?
So I'm just saying, like, hey, let's get inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna move off to the side of the road as I'm walking, so that I've got buildings on one hand, like on one side of me.
I'll go by Lucas, and I'll take out my mace and my sword. Not my sword, my shield. And I will ready an attack where, if it takes hostile actions against us, I'm going to bonk it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are you like
I'll cheat
waiting
here.
for an attack, or are you waiting if it gets like within 5 feet?
I'm waiting for an attack.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a bird and it comes down and, like, gives me a gold piece or something, I'm not going to bonk.
Also, where is it?
It's coming closer
No, I
from the
was
east.
asking
Oh,
the
okay.
character, where is it? But
It's coming from the east.
It's kind of difficult to see, but with the help of Sebastian, who has spotted it, you can see this thing as it's getting much closer.
okay.
There's some.
It goes into a slow dive.
Can I make any sort of check to determine what this could be?
Make a nature check.
16?
It's definitely some sort of giant raven.
Okay. Well, that's like the were-ravens. Is it coming towards us, or is it flying just?
In your general direction,
direction,
it looks like it's approaching, because you guys are not exactly like all clustered together,
Okay.
but it's going into a slow, gradual dive.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't think it's hostile.
It does not have to be prepared.
Yeah, sure. But I want to. I'm actually going to slow down, and I'm going to wait and see where this thing goes.
Okay. It approaches sort of like the center of like the general area where you're at, and then carefully makes a landing. And it, as the light from the various torches around are lit, you can see that this thing is in fact a giant raven of some kind, and there's a figure on its back. And the bird kind of like nudges the figure to get off its back,
And then you just hear in your heads, "Guess who learned message?"
That would be.
I start like looking around.
Yeah. Celestina von Royen, also known as Esme, hops off of the back of the giant raven.
Oh, hey! We were gonna come save you, but how the fuck did you beat up an angel?
I'm gonna go over there.
You know. Things
I also approach.
I'm
Sebastian's glad to see that she's alright. but he's also very interested in the giant raven, is like taking notes.
You're trying to understand this. Appears to be some sort of magical creature, not a beast of some kind.
Okay.
Did you beat up the angel, or did you just run away with psych help from the Ravens?
Let's go with that. I beat him up.
Okay.
Well, maybe
Make a bluff check.
I had help. I had help.
Maybe
Some guy
talk about
came
this
and helped me.
maybe talking about this in the middle of the street isn't the best
Yes.
idea.
It's not safe.
Well, yeah.
It's Raven.
We're currently not exactly in the best favor of I guess the law right now.
No,
What you guys do?
everybody loves me, some a little too much.
We'll
The,
explain when we get in.
Yeah, let's go into
The,
Is he coming with us? The Raven?
The raven sort of shivers,
He's not
ruffles its
mine.
feathers back down, and then starts taking back off.
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks.
Teach me your
Who was
ways.
that?
I don't know.
What was his name?
Pete.
Goodbye, Pete.
Make a deception check.
I'm just gonna believe.
I can't just make
Okay.
up. Thank you.
I, in your absence, made this three-headed dog.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, there's a giant
What's his
This is the
name?
whole thing that
I don't remember.
Aw.
Atlas.
Atlas. Okay.
There's a giant, multi-headed, direwolf dog thing that's partially mechanical.
There's also some feathers in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got
What, didn't you say it's like a raven mixed with a direwolf mixed with a bear?
Yeah, he's got like bear claws and like bear arms and legs and stuff, but it's a like three-headed Cerberus, dire wolf.
Can he do the same things that like Whip does? Like, is he gonna talk to us?
No,
He's not a familiar.
Okay.
No, he's a bodyguard.
Yeah, he is autonomous, but only to a certain extent. I have to tell him to do stuff.
Sick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it moves, you can hear some clear mechanical sounds.
Oh, fun.
I'm
Are
gonna.
we in the inn?
You guys heading to the inn?
Yeah.
So what happened to you guys?
I got an ace. Oh, and we're going to. Oh, wait. Maybe we should wait.
Yeah.
We went to the bone grinder mill.
Oh yeah, our mill.
And
Hey,
has
Name change. It's no
turned
longer
it
that.
into the steel
It's a new
Metal
metal grinder. I don't know why we haven't grown.
Because bone grinder does not sound inviting.
There's very few places here that sound inviting.
True.
So that place cleared out, no problems.
What was there?
Hags.
3
hags.
Love
They
that.
are no longer a problem. We will never have to deal with them ever again.
Cool.
We cleaned it up too. There's no longer child bones lying about the floor.
Well, there were child bones when we went here.
As of
and
note,
2 orphans.
There are 2 children who were in there
Yeah.
who are currently in the room where you guys are right now.
There were 2 orphans.
You brought them with you?
Yeah.
What were we going to do? Just
Leave them in the windmill?
let them eat bones? I don't know.
I mean, I guess you're right.
Well, we brought them here.
We gave them to some ravens.
We did.
As of note, Erwin Mardikov, the guy who took them as the innkeeper, is at the bar right now.
No. Didn't give them any. This gentleman here is going to help them find an adopted
Is this
family.
not safe to talk about everything? Aren't we?
I mean, you're just out in the open right now in the inn, so whatever customers are in there.
Oh, are there any customers?
Yes.
Sorry,
I mean,
please
we're not
stop.
talking about anything super.
Well, let's get a room
Yeah.
and discuss this more in private.
But we're just catching up right now.
Yeah.
And maybe some people are hungry, or maybe they're not.
I had 2 fucking dinners. Feasts.
Did you win?
Then we went to go to the nobles to give the dress.
Oh.
Oh,
Did we?
I wanted to go dress shopping.
Well, we fucking would ride on the raven sooner. I don't know.
Valiska's like, you can help me try it on.
Okay.
So basically, there's like some big guy here with a weird, grotesque arm who who is like basically runs the town.
Erwin walks over to you and says, "Are you looking for a place to have a discussion that's a little less out in the open?"
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
So, Danica, I'll be taking them upstairs to the guest room. And she nods at him, and he's like, "Follow me." And he leads you into this. He leads you up the staircase, and goes through. He walks past 2 doors, and there's sort of a balcony, and he walks to the end of the balcony, and you kind of like it goes around a corner. And he, instead of going to the door that's at the end of the balcony, he turns to the right to the wall, takes a quick look around, and then like pulls a little lever, and it slides open.
Ooh.
And he says, "Yes, come on through here."
This is cool as fuck.
And yeah, it leads up a short, very steep ladder up into some sort of attic. And there's actually some stuff around up here that's like, for places, there's a place you could sleep here. That's pretty nice. But yeah, where is it at? Yeah, and there's some rafters above, and there are actually 4 swarms of ravens perched in this loft area above.
You sick of ravens yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never really liked birds.
Again, Sebastian's looking at the birds, trying to study them a little bit.
Hello, ravens. How are you this night?
The ravens do not answer. But
Me too.
Erwin walks over and opens up a trapdoor and says, "This is a safe place to talk, but when you're ready, your room is right down through here. This leads into one of the regular guest rooms that is currently locked." And he pulls out a key and hands it to whoever's closest. Does anyone come and take the key from him?
I'll take the key, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you.
No problem. And yeah.
Are these the guys? These are the guys.
These are the guys.
Okay. I mean, I figured when there was, fucking a million ravens in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are their thoughts on the Burgermaster?
They don't like them.
Oh, good.
So yeah, he leaves you alone. He goes back the way he came.
I turned to Esme. We're gonna fucking take over this whole town.
Why?
Because the Burgermaster sucks.
Who's that?
Some loser who fucking sucks.
He's currently would be considered the ruler of this town.
And his second in command is stalking me and wants to kidnap me.
What did you do?
I
Exist.
did nothing. I pull out a doll and I go, "This is one of his."
Yes, he pulls out a doll that is a perfect replica of, well, not perfect, but a very close replica of Rainier.
Bro.
Right?
Let's get rid of him.
I'm just going to fucking, assassinate him or something.
Agreed.
Do we know how to do that? I mean,
you know how to kill him, man.
I mean, I know how to kill someone, but to do it silently, I would leave that as a task of, a spy master or
I
something.
believe, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't he have some innate magical abilities?
He can, cast fire of some sort.
His arm is fiery or some shit.
We can always go back to the Nova House we have allied with and ask them to help us come up with a plan.
Yeah, I don't remember what the plan was from the Were-Ravens as far as what they wanted from us.
Wait, where were they?
Yeah, the
Yes.
people at this tavern here are connected with a bunch of were-ravens.
They are were-ravens.
Yeah, but they're also connected with like a larger group of them.
Yeah,
Just
the order of what are they called? The
What did you say?
the keepers of the feather.
I said fluffy boys.
I like yours better.
I do too.
Originally, our plan, I think, was to come and save you, Esme, after we got the dress, which was done so flawlessly well by Rainier, and
Thank you. I came up with that plan on the fly, and it fits me too. It is quite a nice dress.
You tried it on?
Yeah, of course. I was posing as the one to buy it.
and we three, actually, me and Lucas were her bodyguards, and Lucian was her groom.
Indeed.
What a cute couple.
I mean, he looks better than these two chuckle fucks.
Damn! Holy fuck! Eviscerated.
Anyway, since we don't need to come and get
This is
you,
why I built a 3-headed dog.
Someone to love me.
yikes.
So yeah, a couple other things you've forgotten in case you want to. You met Rudolph Van Richten,
Yes.
the legendary monster hunter.
We also met the toy maker.
Yep.
Of the town.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Yeah.
I liked him. He warned me that the man was a stalker and could basically do whatever the fuck he wanted.
There's also a winery. What's the name of the town?
South of Kresk.
Yeah. There's a winery that we're going to stop by and check up on. Just because the were-ravens here, like, the Keepers of the Feather, have lost, or not lost contact, but aren't receiving their shipment, and it's not normal.
So yeah,
What did we turn our windmill into?
It's still-
Nothing really. I used it to make Atlas.
Oh,
Who's currently outside.
it's basically now instead of grinding
bones.
grinding children's bones or even flour, it now generates a large amount of electricity which can be used for scientific purposes.
I mean, we have Dr. Frankenstein.
He replaced most of the wooden mechanism with like real, well-made
There's
gears and systems and stuff. And
there's
Yeah, I
like
buried the bones.
there's like vials of stuff.
Within the rest.
There's big switches to flip. There's a slab.
Return the
I'm sorry I missed it.
Shut up. Get out of my head.
I think now that we have Esme with us again, we sleep here for tonight, and then we go back to the nobles and be like, oh, look how cool we are, we already did it, it's time to go kill the man. Just as a thought, I could perhaps convince him to come with me to some secluded area, and then we assassinate him there.
You can try. He seems pretty adamant though about not following you, but you following him.
That's true, but if he thinks I want to fuck him somewhere, then maybe he will come.
I think there's.
if that's what he wants.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's what he specifically wants from you.
I am worried if that's not what he wants from me.
Yeah, that's exactly why we're worried.
I mean, if he says no, then maybe we just stab him. Apparently, there's like sleeper agents everywhere that are ready to just kill all of the guards that are loyal, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We should probably ask if, like, how prepared is everyone to, like,
Viva la
revolt?
Revolution.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should. Should we just go there now?
Well,
It's night.
Yeah,
I know it's
totally.
night. It's a little late, but I
there
kind of
was
feel safer there.
there was a place that they recommended to me to go to. Was it a stable or was it like a storehouse or something like that?
Was it no, it wasn't that.
Not here, I don't think.
Okay.
The stockyard is where you could buy stuff and get stuff and that sort of thing. That's where Von Richten's cart is.
Okay.
Well, it was.
Yeah, because he's got to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, explaining the whole. Well, actually, do you know about the plan to take down Strahd?
No. You guys were like doing your thing, and I went somewhere in the house and touched this crystal thing. Bowl. What was it?
It was like a. So there was like a brazier like that with fire in it.
Oh yeah, and I put my hand in the fire and it didn't hurt. It just like popped me
It
somewhere
teleported
else.
here. You did pick up a stone and throw it in.
Oh, yeah.
They were all labeled as to where they were going. You did wonder why Strahd was sending you guys to go get Basilka when he has a stone specifically to magically instantly travel there.
Easy peasy.
Okay, so I think we should say that,
Wait, we're not gonna befriend him?
no, we are. So the thing is that over in that direction is evil stuff. This boy right here, this is good Strahd. They got separated. They got separated when they used a machine, and now evil Strahd wants to just eat good Strahd, so that he can get all their power back. But our plan is to fuse them when good Strahd is better than, well, like more powerful than evil Strahd, so that the good Strahd will come up on top, and that when they fuse, he will be Strahd again, but good. And then Strahd will be redeemed, and the curse will be broken. And if not, we'll just kill him.
If I kill him, apparently kill Lucas because at that point.
I'm a different person.
I'm just saying if we somehow merge you. I'm just saying.
Look, if he's
Listen.
he's evil, I'm sure he would want us to kill him.
So
okay?
we're gonna weaken him prior to any of this going on. We're gonna weaken him.
We're weakening Strahd, and we're making him more buff.
So,
Basilka's like, this is my part.
yeah, Basilka.
Basilka, take it away!
She starts playing Star tunes.
Well, she's a construct.
Yes, she
Is she a flesh golem or is she just a construct?
she is a flesh golem.
Okay.
That is inhabited by the actual soul of Tatiana,
Mm-hmm.
as well as bits and pieces of all the other parts that she was made of.
Yeah. And essentially, we're going to abuse the fact that Strahd has like a self-fulfilling prophecy almost loop that he goes through, where Silka gets created, and then she goes to meet Strahd, and Strahd bites her. But this causes essentially everything to go to hell, and for Strahd to more or less reset.
So, from what Van Richten said, Strahd has had multiple wives who were Tatiana.
Mm-hmm.
He gets Tatiana, brings her in, marries her, and then turns her into a vampire spawn, drinks her blood, and when he does that, she dies. Mm-hmm. And Tatiana's soul goes back to be reborn. And so he has this vampire spawn of whoever Tatiana had been reborn as, but it's not Tatiana anymore.
Yeah.
Until he gets bored with her, shoves her in a tomb somewhere, and starts the whole process again.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has he done this?
Like 4 or 5 at least, maybe more.
So we're going to abuse this by, I don't know how safe it is to be talking about this now that I think about it, by exploiting the fact that we know what Strahd is going to do.
We're going to get like a box and jump a lot of times up the stairs, and then we just fly up them, and we get to the Golden Star and fight Bowser.
Okay.
Okay.
That was some nice thieves' camp there.
Man, Chris Pratt as Strahd's gonna be great.
Oh, jeez.
It's me, a Mario.
Do you think Strahd does cosplay?
Probably not.
That's sort of what Strahd does all the time, but he's cosplaying as himself. That's how I would best put it.
He's cosplaying as the younger version of himself.
Yes,
Me.
exactly.
Anyway,
So yeah. After we so are we gonna wait till the morning then?
yeah, we're gonna. I guess the people that need to sleep are going to sleep.
I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna start asking if
I'm good, bro. I slept on the Raven.
How does it work?
I'm gonna go downstairs and ask, well, essentially ask how quickly can everything be set up for a revolutionary takeover of the town, or a.
Well, are the Ravens allied with the house we are allied with?
No, they're not really allied with anyone. Here,
Would they be
it's more
willing?
so they're just trying to stop the constant suffering of everybody who's here.
Would they ally themselves with the house?
Well, I'll go down and ask.
I'll come with.
All right. I will hand the key to whoever wants to go into the room. I imagine the human is probably tired.
She also sleeps too.
Yes, but she just slept. That's what she said.
I'll go sleep too. I don't know. If I
Fair
slept
enough.
or not.
Alright, I take the key. Can't.
Okay.
I'm not good anyway, because, if I turn into a wolf, I'll get, lynched.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, you go down into a
Turn to a bird.
let's see here.
I think
More magic. You have to be higher level.
I have to be much higher level. I think I have to be more levels. I think I can start turning the things to swim, though.
I thought you just had to see it.
I have to see it, but it's also a level thing where I have to be a certain level to turn into certain creatures. Let me look at my cheat sheet real quick.
So yeah, I go downstairs and I ask questions. Hey, how? Theoretically, if there were a bunch of sleeper agents, and if theoretically there was a revolution allied with whatever the hell that house was.
Hey, hold on.
The Walker
Would
House.
they, before
Theoretically,
you keep talking, you want to come upstairs with us real fast?
Theoretically.
Shut up!
He says, if you give it another hour or so, once the regular customers have left, we can discuss down here.
Okay, let's just wait an hour and drink a little.
Okay. Theoretically. I will theoretically drink with you.
Let's split chess again.
Oh boy. Alright.
Flying creatures.
Alright.
We're gonna play
Double my roll. But I can start changing into creatures that swim in the water now.
What's my efficiency?
I could be a crocodile.
just straight intelligence, right?
Right.
It's intelligence unless you have proficiency, that is plus your proficiency as well. But that is 15. No wait. 18.
18.
Oh shit.
Stalemate.
Okay, best 2 out of. This one wins. Oh fuck. 7.
17.
Oh.
Fuck, it's like you were 10 better than me.
That's oddly specific.
He beat you by 10 whole moves.
Okay, so
That's how chess works.
a while later, you head back down, and the kids have gone to bed, and most of the customers have left. There's a few around, including one older guy who sits by the door. And when the last of the ordinary people walk out, he closes the door and shuts it. And
Okay, so theoretically, if there were a bunch of sleepers... No.
Is that patron still, or is these guys in on this?
These guys are in on it.
Erwin says, everyone in this room except for the two of you are were-ravens, part of the Keepers of the Feather.
Oh, maybe I'm a were-raven too.
You're not.
Oh.
Also turned into one. Like, whoa, hold on.
Okay, so we are down for relieving this town of its problems.
He's a burgomaster.
Yeah.
Master of burgers.
So we have a pseudo alliance, I suppose. Nothing's like set in stone. It's more so just by word.
I mean, yeah, we just said that, hey, if you want to kill the burgomaster, and they went, oh, us too!
Yeah.
I think all we have to do to... They said they were confident that they can take the city by force if we just killed the big armed man that wants to fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the story I'm going with, because I don't want to think about if he wants to do anything else with me. Because that's scary.
So, what is the Keepers of the Feather? What's their take on all this?
You boys want to know this?
Well, it would be better if we could have something to do with it, if only to balance the Wachter family. They are not... Well, let me rephrase. The lady of the house, Lady Fiona Wachter, she is very devoted to Strahd. Her sons are okay. They are no problem. But yes, it's kind of strange the way that she is sort of like gathering people together. So if we could have some say in stuff such as this, that would be beneficial. You don't have to set anything up. We can handle our own work with that sort of thing. But I have to agree, the easiest way to handle this is to deal with Izek. He is the Baron's strongest asset.
Do you have any... Okay, two things, main things, that I'm concerned with. The first, which is the least important, I think, is do you have any items or special things, like maybe a sword I stab him with and he explodes or something like that? Like anything that would help us kill him?
I do not know what would truly benefit you, but
How about information?
Yes, that was the second thing.
I can provide some information. That I definitely can.
Do you know anything that he's impervious to? Do you know anything that he's particularly susceptible to?
Good stabbing spots for assassination?
Would his arm be a target, or would it be highly defended?
Well, let's see. What would be the best way to handle that? And just give me 1 second.
And is he human? Or is
Let's
he...
just ask more questions. Let's ask all of them at once.
Well, these are the kinds of things that I need to know.
I mean, yes, me too.
Where does he come from? Who are his people? These are the things I need to know.
Let's have answer them. God.
You know, the sad thing is, I know that reference.
Do you?
Yes.
Where's it from?
Chronicles of Riddick.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
He thought I was going to say something worse or something like that.
No. It's I've heard people say, "Oh, I know what that is," and then they've said the wrong thing.
Dick Riddick. His second name is Dick Riddick.
Kill the Riddick.
So, this is what I can tell you about Izek. Him and his sister were born here in Valaki, and then one morning, their father and their uncle took them fishing on Lake Zarovich. On the way back to town, a dire wolf attacked Izek and bit off his right arm. His father carried Izek back to town while his uncle distracted the beast. His sister ran and hid in the woods and was never seen again. Izek was... Alright, have you ever heard about how souls work here in Barovia?
The only thing that I know about souls in Barovia is just the little parade that apparently happens.
Well, this is folklore. I cannot say for certain whether this is true, but there are rumors and things that are said to midwives and old witches and wandering medicine people. So supposedly, everyone's soul who is in Barovia is stuck here in Barovia. Mm-hmm. If you die, you do not leave. You are simply reborn within Barovia. However, sometimes there are more people who are born than there are souls waiting to come back. And the population of Barovia has grown quite a bit since the old days. And there are no new souls. So most Barovians have no souls. When a child is born, the midwife will often prick them with a needle and see if they cry. Most children in Barovia do not. That is how you tell whether or not they were born with a soul or not. Those who are born without a soul have no fear, have no real pain. They have only negative emotions and animalistic desires that they act upon. Or they are simply fearful. Izek is the best evidence that that is true. Izek's parents succumbed to their grief and left him an orphan. He is a madman. When he was a child, he was mocked because of his missing arm and his dead family, but he had no trouble killing the other children and and disposing of their bodies. And he was eventually caught by the burgomaster. But instead of punishing him, Baron Valakovich pardoned him and took him into his home. Izek has been loyal ever since. He enjoys the power of his position and the comforts of his master's mansion. When he isn't enforcing the burgomaster's will, he drinks copious amounts of wine. However, after years of doing the Baron's dirty work, Izek suddenly had a new arm. No one knows how or where, but it's covered in barbed spines and elongated fingers and long nails, as you can see. And he can create fire with a snap of his fiendish fingers, and he has used the flames to put the fear of the devil in every Valachian. But what's more disturbing, and what you are certainly aware of, than his fiendish arm or his murderous nature is his collection of dolls. From what I understand, he supposedly keeps them in his bedroom in the burgomaster's mansion. Apparently, from what I've heard from Blinsky and other people who he has spoken to, Izek often dreams of a young woman, and for years has forced Blinsky to make dolls in her likeness. So, the fact that he has seen you, and you look so much like these dolls, I don't know for sure, but there is a theory that he somehow still... because he forgot that he had a sister. But I wonder if he believes that you are her.
Oh, okay. Now I'm just worried about everything. I don't think he wants to fuck me at this point. What do you think he wants to do with me?
I don't know. I don't know if he even truly understands why he's drawn to you.
That's good.
Has there ever been any direwolf attacks in the town?
Within the town?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There are wolf attacks, direwolf attacks, werewolf attacks throughout the years. Lately, we've been very, very good at making sure things are safe. We had a hunt to kill a bunch of them.
Did he join the hunt?
Yes, actually. I will say this. There are two men here. They often come... there is Zoldari Soldarovich and Yevgeny Krushkin are expert hunters. They go out and hunt dire wolves for the town. They sell us meat here, which we cook. They have... Zoldar has a notch on his bow for every wolf he's killed, and Yevgeny adds a new swatch to his wolfskin coat every time he makes a kill. They come here sometimes, and he points to wolf heads that are on the tavern walls. He says, most of these are their handiwork.
What is his sister's name? This is a big creepy guy.
I do not know what her name is. It has been a long time. I would assume her last name was Strasny.
So, doesn't show any sign of a phobia of wolves or anything like that.
Does Izek go outside the town?
Only very rarely, on orders of the burgomaster.
If you were to get into a fight with somebody, what's the likelihood of others doing anything about it? Not in terms of stopping him, but in terms of helping him.
I suppose it depends on who was around, but any guards would likely help him.
So
Most people try to avoid anything that Izek is involved in.
So, hopefully, we would want to run into him or have a conflict with him in a secluded area of town. Also, probably someplace with a minimal amount of collateral damage. Anywhere like that in town that you could think of?
Well, there are two places you could go. First, if you were to head north to the lake, Lake Zarovich.
Doesn't he go out there every now and again?
Occasionally, yes. You could head out that way. I would keep an eye out for the drunk. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he goes up there and...
Does he have a schedule that he keeps?
Usually he goes around the town and does any work that needs to be done, checks out anything that might have to be repaired or something like that. He'll check the gates, he'll make sure all the guards... He does the usual regular job first thing throughout the day. Then he walks around and bullies people around. I assume that today, if he is not out there, right?
Bless you.
Thank you. If he's not out there right now looking, he's probably looking for you. But he will get tired eventually and go to bed.
I have an idea. But if, because he goes out there regularly, and it's a good place to fucking assassinate somebody, we go out there and prepare an ambush for him, and I am the bait. And you give him a rumor that you heard the typers going out there.
I could do something like that.
I think this is a good plan.
I don't think you even need to be bait. I can craft an image of you.
This is good too, so he can't, like, I don't know, chloroform me or something.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to... We could wait for him, we could put the image wherever we wanted, and wait for him to basically be in the perfect spot, and all of us ambush him.
I think...
And there'd be no fear of accidentally hitting you with anything magical.
True.
For the most part, Lake Zarovich is a deserted place. You would probably not see much that would be interfering. And he probably wouldn't take anyone with him if it was just up to there. So that seems like it might be a wise choice.
Do you want to meet the noble family to talk with them, or do you want to operate in secret still?
Well, I know them plenty well, so maybe it might be better if we've had dealings with them before. We know how this goes. We'll handle anything we are doing here. But we will make sure that they know that we are at least allied for the moment.
This is good. Let's take over a town. Fuck yeah.
Does anyone have anything, like a small trinket or whatever, that isn't shiny? Or is there anything on the bar that I could take?
Yeah, there's stuff.
Like a cork or whatever.
Spoon, yeah.
Something not shiny.
I have
There is no
A wooden spoon.
All right, cool.
my head.
And I'll ask you to strike a pose that's like candid, I guess. Like maybe if you were to imagine yourself looking over the lake.
I am going to get a chair and sit down like cross-legged, leaned back, and just like pretending to admire a view.
All right, I'm going to well, looking at her, magically imbue the spoon with an image.
Okay.
I could put up to 25 words of text with this image, but I feel like that would give away the goat, so...
Above my head it just says, "For Izek, not a trap."
yeah.
So,
I'm assuming you're
So, yeah, I will give you the spoon, and, yeah, basically all you need to do is just, like any other magical item, you can activate it, and a static image of you will appear.
Okay.
In that position.
so this is the advice I would give. There are some rowboats up on the shore. They can hold 5 people easily. If you were to row out on one of the boats, then you could make sure that no one could alert anyone or send any guards after you very easily. Like Zarovich is large, and you would be able to, if things were to go bad, if like something were to slip or if someone were to find out what was going on, you could get away and get around and enter through the town in another way, but you could definitely isolate him. The only person who may be out there who might be a issue is the town drunk, Bluto Krogarov. He's been trying to catch fish for a long time. He comes in here and wants to trade them for wine here. He hasn't been able to catch a single fish for a week. He said something about maybe the Vistani being able to help him, that they're lucky. But, yes, so...
I mean, is all he wants wine?
Yes, that's, well, continuously. That's what he wants to do. Go catch fish, bring them here, and trade them for wine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can just send him away going, "Hey, you want wine? Leave us alone for today, and here's a gold."
That might be a solid thing to do.
I like this plan. This is a really cool plan. Tomorrow morning, we will go inform the noble family what we are doing. We will set up everything, and then swing by, tell you that we are going, and maybe like an hour or two later, tell Izek that you had a rumor of us going there, and everything goes into action. And we overthrow an entire city.
I'm
Well,
going
then.
to take some time and prepare my spells.
Okay.
All right. Again, me and my family usually sleep in the loft. So the rooms that I have given you are mine and my children's. They have full-size beds, and they are not really used. They're more for show.
Oh.
So feel free to make use of them if you wish.
Do you want to be paid for zero?
There is no need. Not for you.
Can I have some? Can I have some drinks? I'll pay for those.
Oh, sure.
I'm just gonna pay a gold and get drunk for the night.
Okay.
I'm
It
going
is
to
fun.
take the time to attune to my stone.
Okay.
I don't need to attune to a +1 weapon, do I?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. I have my mace, I have my plan, and I have magic.
All right. So, you guys go to bed. Do whatever you're going to do. Sleep or not sleep. depending on what you're doing.
I'm just a bit drunk going over notes and stuff, spells. Hey, so this plan, did the guy recommend that we go out onto the lake before setting the image, or we go out after finding Izek?
Before you fight Izek, that getting him out there would probably be the best way to isolate him.
Okay. So we leave him like a rowboat to follow us in?
Because if you remember the story that he told, his sister went missing up on the north shores of Lake Zarevich. So he would immediately head in that direction if he heard that you were up there.
Oh, yeah, because he thinks I'm his sister. Fuck you. Let's go.
So real quick, before the night is over, if I have enough time, who uses melee weapons here? You do?
Me.
Anybody else?
Technically, I have a scimitar, but I've been turned into wolf form. So I mean,
So what weapon do you have?
+1 Morning Star.
Okay. I don't know if my enhanced weapon can. If a weapon is a +1 and I use enhanced weapon, does that make it a +2?
Let me find out real quick.
yo,
I want to say no, but let me just take a look at the ability real quick.
Because it says that grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it.
Yes, I want to say... And this is one of your infusions?
Yes.
Is that permanent?
Until I use it on something else.
Oh, okay.
Or change out the infusion. Which I can only do, I think, whenever I level.
so all of a sudden you level up. Oh hey,
No, it can only be done to a non-magical item.
Okay, alright.
question then: would it work on a weapon that's been silvered?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not magical. But my only thing about doing it to, like, your scimitar is, what are you losing from not going into a direwolf form?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, really, it kind of defeats the purpose. Although,
You might be familiar with something that swims in fresh water.
what?
You might be familiar with something that swims in fresh water.
Shark attack, Izek.
Fresh water.
Freshwater,
Freshwater
crocodile,
shark attack, Izek.
crocodile, alligator. But the thing is, I have to see them first before I can change.
You generally have to have knowledge of them. Like, if you're talking dire wolf, that's not something that, like, everyone's seen. But, like,
Fair.
you could have seen an alligator, a crocodile, or something like that.
Yo, I was just like way next to the water. It's like, get a little closer, do it.
Don't worry, your sister's just chilling by this chair next to an alligator and a bomb. And there's floating text that says, not a trap.
It's a trap.
But yeah,
Not a trap, bottom text.
yeah. Olwyn suggested that you go to the north shore of the lake, just because that puts a lake between you and anyone from Vallaki who might
That's
try
fair.
to, because he didn't. We'll say that he talks to you a little bit more, and he goes a little bit more into it that he doesn't trust Lady Watcher. That she is probably just as likely to try to get rid of you once you've solved the problem. And so if there's time before that happens, then at the very least, the Mardikovs, the Were-Ravens, can make sure there's a bit of a balance of power before that happens. But yeah, yeah. So, anything else anyone wants to do tonight?
Nope.
All right. So, next morning, first thing you do is quietly check out the door to make sure that you know where that Izek's not like waiting outside for you.
Yeah, does anybody want to play reconnaissance?
So
I think I would be ill-suited for that role.
Yeah.
I am going to lay down a magical trap and would like to buff whoever is going to be jumping this guy. But I don't think Atlas is too good at this. I could check his stats.
well,
Is that an actual stat? Like reconnaissance?
No. I'm just saying, like, follow the dude around so we know who he is, so we don't run into him accidentally.
he's a little bit
Why don't we
noticeable.
send Wick?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I forgot. You can send Wick to
Wick.
keep an eye on him.
Go find Izek
Okay.
and then watch.
So Wick goes off to go do so.
I see there was that.
You start to get the idea that Izek is going through his usual stuff, but he's also like looking around for you. But you get an idea about the path he's headed, so you know where to go to avoid that.
Okay.
The Wachter House or Watcher House, whatever it is. I'll just go with the Watcher House. It's easier. The Watcher House is on the way to Lake Zarevich. So you'll literally leave the inn, start going north. The Watcher House will be on the right. You can stop in there and then keep heading north out of the town to the north to Lake Zarevich.
Yeah. We all go to Water House.
Okay. One of the servants comes and says, "Yes, may I help you?"
Hello, we were here, I think, yesterday, and we have more business to conclude with the lady of the house. It helps that I am.
Does this require a full meeting, or is this just a small message?
I would like it to be a meeting. It's a bit important.
Very well. I will go start preparing breakfast and start the meal. I'll inform the lady that she's to have visitors today, and I'll ask her if she's ready.
Okay.
Personally, I will say it sounds a bit much to go say, "Hey, we're doing it now."
Well, we're going to go over a plan, I thought.
No.
Oh,
You kill Izek and she has the plan already.
oh okay.
And
I'll,
just say we're
remember?
doing it.
Unless you want to make sure that she knows that the Mardikovs are going to try to stop her from having full control and power over the town in the name of Strahd.
No, I'll just pass along the message then.
We're
I
doing
thought
it
you
now.
were
We're doing it live.
tell us the whole thing, but yeah. We're going to go deal with mutual problem soon. Now.
I will pass that message along. Thank you.
No problem. Later. And I leave.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, come back.
Wick starts on his way back towards you.
So, unless you have something else that you want to do, I say we go to where we plan on ambushing this dude.
Oh. Wait, before you come to me, go to the inn and just kind of like dance around a little bit, let him know that we are doing the thing now. And to start like the 2-hour timer before he gives the message to Izek.
Sounds like it'll be a very complicated dance for a bird.
Yeah, is this... I mean,
He's pretty dexterous.
if
He does
my...
what the bees do to show where the flowers are.
If my creepy owl comes in and starts doing a weird dance on the countertop and then flies away, and he knows that's my
Can't
my
you talk
bird.
to your owl?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure he'll get the message.
Wick goes, does his dance, and then flies back to you.
Okay. That should be enough.
Can we animate this episode?
You can.
Okay.
If anyone would like to, feel free.
I am ancient. I am the land. Welcome